bell has rung, and the third man in the ring, Bryce Remsburg. He's been training his ass off as well.
Yeah, no, that's true.
This match guaranteed to go 60 minutes.
I want to say this before these guys touch here. You know, a moment ago we had a close-up view of Danielson's face and one of MJF's face. One man looked like he was pressing a little bit. The other one didn't, just by their eyes. And I think that's important for MJF not to do that. He's intense, but he's got to stay poised because his opponent is not going to stress. And that's so important in a long match.
And Taz and Excalibur, the fans are ready, aren't they? They were on their feet after the bell sounded, ready for this one.
And this now, you just, you know, right away, you could see what I could see what Danielson's trying to do. He wants to bait him in to wrestle. He wants to bait him into his place, playing with him, smiling at him, laughing at him. And that's smart, like it or not. I think that's smart what MJF did.
No, and I agree with that. I do.
You know, we talked about it a couple weeks ago on Dynamite, Taz, that MJF, you know, for as disgusted as we so often are with MJF, our AEW World Champion, the man that represents this company, he's an incredible wrestler. I hate to say that.
Yeah, he is.
But he's incredible.
He absolutely is the world champion for a reason. It's not just his great verbal skills. It's not just how much people hate him. It's a lot to do with what he can do between the ropes.
That said, MJF has never been in this position before. MJF's longest match in his entire career was just a shade over 38 minutes. Bryan Danielson has wrestled 60 minutes on numerous occasions. He has wrestled 74 minutes in the past. Bryan Danielson has been here before. He knows how to pace himself.
Yeah, and I think that's important. I mean, it's not just that he's been there before, but the pacing concept. Here's a traditional professional wrestling bow and arrow.
And remember, it's pinfall or submission.
Or count out, right?
Count out, disqualification, and MJF.
Those type of kickouts really take a lot of energy out of you because your limbs are trapped. So this is what MJF doesn't want to do. Don't get caught in a grappling game with this man. Don't get sucked into that.
And you saw Danielson smirking. He was inviting MJF to get on the ground with him.
Again, look at the disposition. See his face, look at his face. That's the difference. The poise to stress. And that's, he rents space in MJF's head. That's what he's doing. And I tried to help MJF, yes, I taught him about this, but he's so intense, and he hates Danielson's guts so much.
There is no helping MJF, Taz.
No, and you both are right about that, but he does hate Danielson's guts, and sometimes you got to shelve that hatred, right?
You do.
And wrestle a match.
Especially during a match,
yeah.
You know it's going to be lengthy.
Shoulder tackle, MJF with the weight advantage. He lowered his shoulder into Danielson. Dropped it down, leapfrog by Bryan Danielson. Hip toss by Danielson. Up kicks from MJF. And side headlock by Danielson. MJF sends Danielson into the ropes. This time, Bryan with the shoulder tackle. Leapfrog by MJF. Hip toss and up kick. Two men matching one another.
Yeah, move for move here. Ooh, missed that elbow.
Danielson.
Nice drop toe hold there.
Drop, missed the elbow, did Danielson. Side headlock takeover.
Good head scissor, good kick out. There's a headlock takedown for his own and a head scissor.
We're having a good wrestling match right now, guys.
Nice arm drag by MJF. And another one by Danielson.
And the fans appreciate it too. Listen to the fans.
And Taz, we said it about MJF, but I think that exchange may have proven to a lot of fans, maybe a lot of doubters of MJF, just how good he is.
Absolutely. And you can see the eyes of Danielson's like, all right, that's impressive. And I don't know why anybody would doubt anybody. You get to this level in this industry, to a friggin' level like this, and any fan that can doubt anybody for being between these ropes in a company this size, you gotta be a friggin' idiot. Yeah. I don't care who, if it's a champion or anything, that aggravates me, I gotta tell you.
We're not doubting MJF as a performer.
I'm not talking about MJF, I'm talking about in general. People doubting people. You can't doubt anyone. You get to this level.
I doubt him as a human being.
I'm not even talking about that. Shabani, don't.
Whoa, roundhouse kick attempted. Tony. Was MJF? How's he doing? MJF is
Here's the deal. You counter that dumbass, you're going to lose a fall.
He's got a game plan. Don't be worried about it. He's got a game plan. Relax.
Maybe his game plan is just burn clock.
Well, that's a game plan. We see it happen in football all the time, right? Clock management is pretty important. I went a little too far there. I mean, that's
So what do you mean problem?
Conduct unbecoming of a human.
So, Tony, I think you were touching on it, but in my estimation, I think in his heart, MJF, he wants to be respected. He wants to be loved like Bryan Danielson, but he's so insecure that he just doubts himself rather than doing the work, putting himself out there and taking a risk.
Hold on, let me interrupt you. You're not talking to me, but you just said doing the work. This guy has...
Oh, no, is this going to cost me a star, Dave? Maybe I won't get the Bryan Danielson award.
Pop me. He's worked his ass off. You're saying do the work, Excalibur. Look at the work this guy's done. What are you saying that for?
Well, MJF sliding in. But the thing is, he resorts to all these shortcuts, these head games, just because of how insecure that he is. I mean, that typical scumbag.
You just can't say he didn't do work. He's worked really hard, even before this match. But shortcuts, I get what you're saying. I do. He does do that sometimes, and it probably is due to insecurities. Yeah, I don't disagree with
this gaslighting by MJF is, I mean, he's a world champion gaslighter.
He's a cretin.
Those are good standing switches by both men. You want to get your hand inside, crotch there, and turn. Oh,
now full Nelson reversed around MJF. Drops. Danielson rolls up MJF. Now Danielson, the full Nelson. You can see Danielson, I believe, with an S grip locked in, Taz.
It is. Look at all the weight, though. You don't see a guy do a full Nelson like that. That's tough, but carrying a guy's weight like that while he's got the Nelson on.
Great escape by MJF.
Yeah, it really was.
Well, I think Danielson realizing that he's in about a 30-pound weight disadvantage with MJF, and so he was using the body to put even more downward pressure on MJF.
Once that Romero special, you can tell, and MJF knows that's why he's extending the arms forward. Oh, boy. That'll get your hands back.
Danielson, the fingers under the nose.
That's going to change the complexion of this match.
That hurts.
I'm not so sure he's going to be running on the outside much anymore.
You might be right. That'll shut down the running.
And here we are, the early goings of this 60-minute Iron Man match for the AEW World Championship, and MJF may have potentially suffered a knee injury just there.
Now this is it. This is the part where we'll see if MJF can hang. Because Bryan Danielson, as we well know, one of the great strikers in AEW.
Oh, MJF.
Well, he's hanging. Got to give it to him.
Grabbing the trunks, driving Danielson face first into that middle turnbuckle. The flat of the boot into the jaw of Danielson, courtesy of our AEW World Champion, MJF. MJF sending Danielson into the...
Oh, big backdrop there.
Back body drop, but no sense of urgency by MJF right now.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I do think you got to get some more offense on him before you get a little too cocky. But hey, he's the world champion. He's got a game plan, I guess. And yeah, well, there you go. There's another backdrop.
MJF, apparently, we talked about burning clock earlier, Taz. He's got to have a mental clock in his head. I mean, it's tough, but, approximately how long this match is going, how much time he's burned off this clock.
Well, I got to be honest. I don't know. It's a small package.
It's like Cradle, too.
Yeah, if I was MJF, I would not even think of the clock. I would think of retaining my title against a guy who's been a world champion many times. You know what I mean? I think that's more the important thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you don't think of the clock until it gets down to the end, right?
Yeah, you just keep fighting and just keep trying to defend, and
And back body drop again. MJF sent for a ride.
Try to win as many falls as you can.
Danielson, a little homage to Jushin Thunder Liger there. And that is the name of the game, Tony. Winning as many falls as you can, but just one more than your opponent will score the win.
There we go. Try to escape, go get him.
Bryan Danielson
Oh, the arm across
Yep.
the top rope. We talked earlier about how tight these cables are on these ropes.
And we talked about Danielson having the injury to the shoulder. MJF basically hiring hitmen to go after Danielson.
Well, that shoulder went right into that top turnbuckle.
Danielson fended all of them off, but
He's taking a water break here.
of course he is.
I gotta tell you, I don't see that much during a match.
I mean, Danielson fended all
I'm not a
of them
fan
off.
of a water break during a match. I'm not. I'm a little old school. I never had water. I'm sorry, Tony. I'm just in the middle of a conversation with myself.
Yeah.
I never had water during a match. I don't
agree with much anything that guy does. That guy being MJF.
Danielson, he was put through his paces.
He is always looking for shortcuts, and I think he's trying to take one right here. Oh, that worked, though, I can tell you that.
Again, on that shoulder you were speaking of, Excalibur, that arm.
Danielson was put through his paces, facing some of the tough cover here. MJF looking for his first fall. But Danielson, he fended off all those challenges. He climbed the ranks. He earned that #1 contender spot here in AEW. But he did not come out unscathed. That left shoulder was specifically targeted by MJF because of the salt of the earth, that Fujiwara armbar test.
Correct. And again, with that traditional armbar right now on Danielson to wear down that shoulder and arm, the left arm, which is smart. Whoa,
Oh,
nice.
the hair pull.
Yeah, that was really quick and smart by MJF. Salt of the earth, this guy. You kidding?
Scum of the earth is more like it.
Oh,
But
come on now, have a little class.
No, Excalibur's right on this side.
Danielson sent spilling to the floor by MJF. Danielson, we mentioned, climbing the ranks here in AEW, earning his way to this match, earning his way to the #1 contendership. MJF, as you said, Taz, he's done the work. He's an incredible wrestler, but very rarely does he earn things through his grit.
So, you're right, I guess.
I apologize for all
That
this.
was, well, he's gonna might end up in that front row anyway.
MJF,
He brings out the worst in people.
yeah, he burned too much time on the floor. Speaking
he's
of
gonna
burning,
pay for it. He's gonna pay for it.
Danielson, the elbow. Oh no, MJF turned it around and drove Danielson shoulder first into the barricade.
That was a quick count. Sorry, Tony.
He used Danielson's momentum against him that time. He just leaned back. That's what he did.
Yeah,
that was a great move.
That was. It was very, he did it really quick out of nowhere.
Now the hammerlock.
Hammerlock with a front headlock. He's got the thumb.
DDT. Danielson got spiked.
Oh, man, this might be a fall here.
1, 2, no. Bryan able to kick out.
If I remember correctly, we haven't seen a lot of near falls, correct, guys?
No, we have not, but
Not even close.
that seems to be rapidly changing right now.
Got that arm figure forward right there and a key lock. Above the head right there. Standing, if you're standing, that'd be a top wrist lock. Yes, Sean.
Yes, I'm sorry, Taz.
Just trying to analyze what we're looking at.
You're doing a great job as
Thank you.
always. But as you can see, we got the scoreboard on the big screen here, and the fact is, he is MJF trying to look for a submission for the first fall here.
Again, working at that arm, right, Tony, like we talked about, right, for the salt of the earth or just that damaged shoulder. Oh, look at that under the armpit while he has the control of the hand.
Yeah,
man, that hurts.
Wrenching the wrist. And as that wrist of Danielson turns, all those joints, those tendons, the ligaments in the arm of Danielson, they turn as well. As the cover.
So smart to go for that quick cover by MJF after throwing him on the arm. Arm is trapped. Look at this. Oh, wow. Nice. Hammerlock into that back throw.
And the cover. MJF only getting a 2 count, still in search of his first fall. Now choking Danielson.
I don't know what that has to do with the shoulder, but I guess it's effective.
Taking the oxygen away from the opponent while he's trying to recover.
I think probably, I would think that Max is a little bit frustrated too.
Sure.
Hence why he started choking him. He also despises the man because he hates him. I mean, you know, sometimes you hate someone, you want to choke them.
There are not many people he likes in the world.
Tony, we've got time. We can do a little armchair psychoanalysis here.
Okay.
Does MJF hate Bryan Danielson more, or does MJF hate himself more?
Wow, that's good. He's very insecure like we talked about. And you can tell that someone who is that miserable must hate himself in some
I
form.
love how two guys that are professional wrestling announcers are actually psychiatrists on a wrestling show. Stop!
You see at the corner of your screen, we have crossed the first quarter hour of this match as MJF with the arm captured, but Danielson a headbutt.
Oh, man, those are well-placed, guys. Ooh. He's desperate up there. He's got to do this. I like Danielson's game plan here, though.
Danielson.
Oh, what the hell's he got in mind? Watch out!
Power! Wow!
God.
That was a bang on the mat, guys.
He'll get a pinfall if Danielson could cover. Danielson will get a pin win, in my opinion, if he could cover, though.
Did he hit hard?
Oh, sunset flip powerbomb by Bryan Danielson.
Those are whipping, quick, smashing. Let's take a look. You can see the quick torque. Watch this. It's like sunset, bam, right there. It's so quick and short. The impact on the back of your head and neck is brutal.
And MJF charges in the drop toe hold. Danielson sent MJF face first in that middle turnbuckle pad.
This here is the American Dragon's game. Round kicks, chops, wear out the chest.
Danielson creates some distance, now closing in. Heel of his boot underneath the chin of MJF.
Be careful here.
Danielson the second one.
All right, gonna try it a third time.
And
Oh, he's just dangling on the turnbuckle.
Yeah, no, I think MJF's just about out.
I mean, MJF, he got rocked by that sunset flip powerbomb.
Oh, I think last week, I believe, MJF got knocked out by Danielson on that fight outside the ring.
Yeah,
that was last week.
Yeah, that melee, and
Yeah.
and
Got knocked
MJF
out on the outside.
now perhaps on the receiving end of the Hurricanrana.
Ooh, tough landing.
Yeah, that was a multi-stage landing for MJF as Danielson. No.
Gotta give it to MJF, man. He came right out of it instinctively.
Yeah, you don't want to, fall behind here, or have a guy has a couple of covers on you, a couple of pinfalls or submissions, and then the time elapses, and next you know, you lose your title.
I think this is could be the psycho knee coming up here. No, maybe not.
No. MJF is able to counter with the elbow strike, catching Danielson underneath the jaw.
Oh, man.
Stomp on the elbow. MJF perhaps looking to hyperextend that elbow in addition to all the damage done to the shoulder.
Let's take one more look
Let's
at this.
take a look here. Look at the eyes of the intensity right there in Max's face as he almost shatters this man's arm.
You never want to second guess Bryan Danielson because of the great competitor he's been all throughout his career, but running into that corner may have been a mistake.
MJF swinging a miss. Danielson swings. And Hurricanrana. No! Power bomb onto the knee.
He's got him.
1, 2, no!
Wow, I don't know how Danielson kicked out. That was impressive, that kick out. Man, that was tough landing on the back of Danielson, for the back of Danielson.
And Taz, a few moments ago, we saw that sunset flip powerbomb off the corner. Well, let's take another look.
Watch this impact on the spine. Wow, man. Oof.
And after the powerbomb, referee Bryce Remsburg, he was given the 10 count to both men down. And that's in the event that one man is able to rise and beat the count.
Correct.
So there would be a pin, or there would be a fall scored if one man was not able to rise.
Yeah, you're right. But look at this here. Danielson going.
Danielson was looking for the label lock, but instead MJF.
Maybe Boston Crab or a slingshot.
Nope, catapult. Danielson.
He can't even skin the cat, or can he?
Can he?
He might be having someone wait.
Oh, rough kick. He wasted too much time.
Sure
I think
did.
the arm, he had a problem gripping.
Danielson would have been better served dropping to the floor, taking the steps back up into the ring.
All right, MJF looking for a count out. He's telling Bryce Remsburg, go ahead and count. And again, a count out would give MJF a 1-0 lead.
Hey, I don't blame MJF. I think it's good strategy.
And he's going out, obviously.
What is-
Let's see what he's doing here.
What the hell is this?
MJF, the Quebrada, no, lands on his feet, and he tweaked his knee.
Buckled his knee for sure.
Yeah. That was a needless to say, bad move, watch out!
And Danielson, the tope scores!
Yeah, MJF kind of went to something you don't see him do much with that moonsault. And he buckled his knee, and then, you know it, the American Dragon made him pay.
You know, we saw in the very early goings of this match when Danielson was looking for that Romero special. He couldn't get the Romero special, but instead he stomped.
I forgot about that. That's a good point.
On the knees.
That's a good point, yeah.
Critical mistake, though, by MJF, man. That knee...
It was a big mistake.
It may haunt him the rest of this match.
And Taz, that stomp by Danielson, that double stomps, I mean, that could create a partial tear.
Sure.
Which then, that Quebrada attempt by MJF, the miss landing on his feet, could become a full-blown tear.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait, MJF! Salt to the earth!
Flew right into that armbar. He's got that thing, got that figure four grip on it.
Oh, but Danielson, he clasped his hands.
Smart, and he rolling through to break everything.
Bryan rolled through. MJF, though.
Got that pump handle with a half.
Caught him into the pump hand. Oh, MJF, no!
Oh, man.
Wow, that was nasty.
Taz,
that was nasty.
It is not often that you visibly wince, become animated here at the desk, but you just slapped me on the shoulder and turned your head.
I'm sorry, I did. I apologize because I've landed on the back of my skull.
Yeah, and so is Bryan Danielson,
and
man.
Got hurt very badly doing it, and this was very high and nasty. And look at this angle here. That just makes me cringe as someone who's broken their neck. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't.
I'm sorry, I slapped you.
No, I wasn't looking for an apology. I was just trying to underscore the severity of that, and also underscore the heart of Danielson being able to kick out of something like that.
I don't know how he kicked out. I don't know. I mean, it shows how tough Danielson is. Man, that was wicked, guys. I'm telling you, wicked.
That's why they call this Iron Man.
Danielson lands on his feet, back elbow attempted by MJF, swing and a miss. Danielson using the elbow strike.
Yeah, he landed hard, and again, you saw him grab that left shoulder right away, that upper bicep shoulder area.
Again, the 10 count by the referee in the event that one man is able to beat it and one man isn't. And what a way that would be for our first fall to take place in this 60-minute Ironman match, Tony.
And we approach the 30-minute. We are very deep into this, and we approach the 30-minute mark here.
Watch inside cradle in that small package.
1, 2.
Smart, trying to just capture, win a headlock takedown now.
Side headlock, MJF. Oh, he tilts. Danielson down, and now this head scissors. Danielson breaks free. Side headlock once again by MJF. Danielson shoulders up. MJF drops it down. Now MJF gets dropped down.
I love this because it's smart. They're forcing each other to kick out.
Yes.
And now a backslide.
1, 2.
They're both a little desperate, to be honest, right now, in a good way.
Inside cradle. 2.
Oh,
no,
nice tilt right there.
2.
No, not tilt.
Back and forth, and neither man with the advantage.
Good luck to the referee, Bryce Rensburg.
Oh, no. 2, and oh, Danielson very nearly got pinned.
Sunset flip.
1, 2, Danielson.
This is hard. Guys,
Bryce
this takes a lot out of your body. I'm talking about the guys in the ring. This is physically demanding, I promise.
This is tremendous.
Danielson, the jackknife.
To try and bridge up.
Oh, MJF did it.
Wow.
MJF gets to his feet now. MJF thinking backslide.
He's going to get it.
1,
Stacked him high.
2, no.
He almost got it.
But MJF maintains control of the wrist. Danielson avoided the tombstone. MJF, no, Danielson sits back and, ooh, so close.
Oh, man. Yeah, I applaud them both.
Double leg pinfall attempt by MJF.
So exhausting. I promise. Those type of near falls, so many of them, we couldn't even count them.
Yeah, man.
Danielson lands on his feet, swing. Oh, no!
Wow.
Well, that call. Hey, look, he bounced back up, did Daniel?
Whoa!
I don't know how he bounced back up either.
He got jacked. They both got nailed right there.
And the fans are digging this. Man, what a world title match.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I promise you this. I'm not inside the brain of Bryan Danielson, but I promise you, he's thinking of the champion a different way than he did 24 hours ago.
Bingo.
Probably
guarantee you that.
Yeah.
Probably thinking of the champion in a completely different way than he did 25 minutes ago.
Fair point. Because this is, and I'm sure Max is feeling the same way about the challenger. We're witnessing something special here.
That's one thing to know a man by reputation. It's a completely separate thing to be in the ring with him.
You could see their abdomens, how much it's going up and down. They're breathing, trying to get that oxygen going.
If one man can get up before the other, he'll win the first one.
I think you might be right.
Yeah.
We're at 9.
Like,
Whoop.
there you go, Danielson.
Kips up.
Hey, he looks good, too.
All right, MJF's up, though.
MJF up, but Danielson.
MJF's going to get
Here comes Excalibur.
Right now.
Boo Psycho knee!
Oh, he's going to get a fall. He's going to get a fall.
1, 2, 3. Danielson scores the first fall. And remember, there is no rest period. The match and the clock continues. You see Danielson with some blood on his right elbow. I'm not sure what busted him open on that, but potentially,
I'm not
Taz.
sure. Yeah, they're doing so much near falls and pins. Sometimes they can, but could rip you.
Yeah, potentially Danielson with injuries to both arms.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, Bryan Danielson scores the first fall, draws the first metaphorical blood in this match.
Yeah, and he looks fresh as a daisy, and the champion does not, and the champion's about to maybe get caught with a second fall. He's about to get popped.
He's getting ready to get popped with another knee.
Oh, MJF.
He was going to go for the psycho knee there again, I think.
Was that exhaustion? Was that desperation? Or was that strategy by MJF?
Yes.
Good answer.
So, yeah. That's what I think. Oh, low blow city there, right?
Low blow. And it was right in front of the referee. MJF, the roll up, 2 and 3. And now he covers 1, 2, and 3. Oh, 2 quick falls in quick succession. 1, 2. No, Danielson kicks out.
And all of a sudden, MJF bolts into the lead.
So
I think it's 2-1, right?
It's 2-1, I believe.
Yep.
it was a disqualification on the low blow.
Okay. So
Yes,
2-2.
yes.
But then 2 quick falls by MJF. He has
Tony's
drawn
right, 2-2.
this level.
Yeah,
There you go.
2-2.
There's our scoreboard.
It all happened so fast, man.
It sure did.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, it was smart what MJF did. He got the DQ and knew he'd get 2, 3, maybe.
He ate a fall.
Right.
To get at least 1 back. But he got 2. He's very lucky in that. Almost got the 3rd.
So we're back to where we started. They're evened up right here.
And not only that, he's taking a water break.
I'm going to tell you this about
Danielson's still hurting
I'm
over
going to
there.
tell you about this water break. It's not that good of an idea because you're going to put all that water in your stomach and it's going to blow you up more. It's going to make you more tired. I don't know why he's doing that.
So Bryan Danielson scoring the first fall after the Busaiku knee. The disqualification on MJF resulting in the second fall. Then 2 quick pins by MJF to draw this match level.
MJF's going to drive him on his head here with the
Heat Seeker attempted. MJF once again.
The knee again.
Yeah.
Right. That knee.
We are approaching the halfway point of this match as Danielson ascends to the top. Shotgun drop kick sends MJF spilling to the outside.
Each man now has a focal point. The shoulder of Danielson, the knee of MJF. Let's see if they work on it.
We're almost at that halfway point here.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, Taz.
Well, I beat you to it.
As we approach the halfway point.
Now he's...
MJF against the barricades, getting plastered by Danielson.
It's like we were saying, it was smart strategy by MJF. He was down 1-0, then he got that DQ, 8-1, like you said, Excalibur, and then boom, boom, 2 quick. It was smart. It was just smart what he did.
And with no rest period, I mean, that's how MJF was able to score those in such quick succession. Imagine if Danielson had, 30 seconds to recover, like in some Iron Man matches.
And you see right there, breaking the count was Danielson, and that's a great point by you, man.
Yeah, it shows you how quickly things can change in this match.
Yeah, no, about the no rest period. Oh, God. Oh! Wow, you heard that.
A collision on the outside, the lariat, and the lariat caught Danielson, but you saw him when he was on the ground. He's clutching his shoulder.
Yeah, you know, when you get hit with a clothesline, it does affect your shoulders. You feel it in your upper body. So, but he landed hard, right? So he probably landed on that area.
You can see he's going to take a running start here, seemingly.
I don't know how much. I don't know if that's a good idea, though.
With that knee, you're right. Well, here he comes. Yep.
Oh, but Bryan comes back with the lariat.
Man, these guys are just bodying each other here.
I saw him, and he saw it too, did Danielson.
Man, those are shots.
Are they ever?
Well, Bryan Danielson peppers MJF with those kicks on the outside. We have officially crossed the halfway point of this match. Oh, my goodness.
Now you got to get him in the ring, get a cover. Get him in the ring, Danielson.
And you know what Danielson did? Not only did he go into the ring to create some distance, to build up some more momentum, he broke the 10 count on the outside.
Yeah, so smart as a ring general is the American Dragon. I'm just giving my opinion. I do think after this shot right here, I mean, it's easy to say sitting here. If I was Danielson, I would have got him in the ring quick and went for a cover, but
this works.
You obviously got a good game plan here.
Yep, this works. There's the knee. Oh, man, I hope it hurts. I hope this hurts, too.
Oh, Danielson wrapping the knee of MJF around the steel ring post, and MJF, the AEW World Champion, in agony.
Yeah, that left knee, you don't want to let a guy like Bryan Danielson know there's a problem with one of your joints. He's going to exploit it, and that's what we're witnessing right here.
MJF writhing in pain on the mat as Danielson, this is music to Danielson's ears. He knows MJF has an injury. Bryan Danielson knows he has something on the world champion, something more than MJF's insecurities to exploit. He has an injury to exploit, Taz.
Especially with someone who is so well versed in submission as Danielson is. The amount of joint locks on the knee that this man knows. We're about to see one here. What's the figure four?
Oh, there you go.
Ah, the pain that Max is in. Oof, forget it.
Yeah, we'll see what type of man he is here. Now, we've seen how great a condition he is.
Covered. And MJF.
Oh.
I say cover, but no, he just dropped to the mat while he was trapped in the figure four.
I hate you! I hate you, son of a bitch! I hate you!
Danielson's smiling. He's smiling about this.
And he just leans back, putting even more pressure on the legs.
Oh! Oh, how many times?
And Taz, as Danielson raises his body off the mat, he puts even more pressure on the knees.
Oh, it'll pull apart every ligament and cartilage in that knee. A figure four is an excruciating, painful hold, I should say. I mean, brutal on your knee joint. Nice, alleviating that. Smart. Turn that way.
But Danielson knew what MJF was trying to do, and so all he had to do was put a little bit more torque on it.
And that's one of the more tighter figure fours I've seen in quite some time. I mean, we've all seen, as people in the wrestling sport and fans have seen a lot of figure fours in pro wrestling. That was a pretty damn tight figure four.
Danielson said, I've got 5, referee. Second time you said that tonight. He's really getting intense here now, is Danielson.
Kicks to the kidneys of MJF.
Nice trash talking MJF is Danielson.
I kind of feel like Danielson's getting warmed up here. We're way past 30 minutes.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson, as we mentioned at the top, throughout 2006 in Ring of Honor, Danielson.
Oh, God.
Multiple 60-minute matches.
Oh, my God.
Look at his head, man. Oh, could have broke his neck right there.
MJF escapes, and now he's got Danielson around.
The knee. He shook out that knee. He's trying to get that knee going.
But look at it. Danielson, he's hammering down at that quad.
Good escape there.
Oh, that round kick. Shoulder. Slapped the
palm strike to the shoulder.
And then a kick to the knee, and another one right to that shoulder.
They're each working on the weakest part.
Bingo.
To the leg, please. And look, MJF couldn't even block it. Couldn't even move out of the way up.
And MJF was pleading with Danielson, but I think that only, for a competitor like Danielson, Taz, it only eggs him on more.
Oh, yeah, no, he's ruthless. Danielson, he's not the nicest guy in the world. He's a ruthless competitor. People love him and stuff. He's a ruthless guy. I mean, that's what's made him successful. He's not a fun-loving vegan. He's going to hurt you.
Now, MJF being put up onto the ropes by the American Dragon. Danielson.
Yeah, right now, I'm telling you what, MJF has lost some steam here.
He certainly has.
He's in trouble, man. He's in a lot of trouble, and this thing's evened up at 2-2.
Elbow strikes in the ropes. MJF, he's clutching onto that camera. He's doing everything in his power to prevent Danielson from bringing him down.
And Danielson's trying to bring him down on the floor.
Yeah, I think you're right.
If he goes back, he'll land on either the apron or the floor here.
These guys have been through hell already, and they're trying to jockey in a real tight spot.
Oh,
Danielson crashed down, and Taz, just out of instinct alone, Danielson tried to post. He tried to put that arm down.
Correct, and that messed up that shoulder. I think Max has that camera that was on top of the turnbuckle, the post, I should say. I thought he had it in hand. He just fell. I don't know what happened with that camera.
Maybe
it is.
Yeah, the camera got in harm's way there, really.
You just see stepping over that cable how tough it was for him with that knee issue.
MJF not able to put much weight on that knee.
Shoulder, man, again.
Danielson, not only those 60-minute matches in Ring of Honor, the 75-minute match, the 60-minute draw with Hangman Adam Page.
Whatever Max is going to do, I don't know if he can do it. He can't even put weight on that left knee. But Danielson. And
tonight, Danielson.
What's he going to try here, God?
This is not smart. I think MJF's getting desperate here.
We're getting, as you can see, getting close to the 20-minute mark left in this match.
Yeah, there's no way MJF.
And he's with his
climbing up to the
MJF. This is not in his wheelhouse.
No, you're right. This is not him at all.
He's desperate here.
He is desperate.
And the turnbuckle is very slippery for him, as you can see.
The metal turnbuckle there.
Oh! The elbow drop on target.
Well, you got to give it to him.
Yeah, I stand corrected, man. I'm impressed.
Yes, sir. You got to give it to the champ. Out of his wheelhouse, but he made it work.
Let's take a look at this right here. This gigantic elbow off the top turnbuckle.
Man,
through a table. Watch this shot here over the ring. Beautiful view right there we had. Here's another shot. There's one more angle coming at you here. Man, that's a lot of weight hitting someone's sternum.
It's a lot of weight, and it was not without a cost to Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Now, hang on a second. You see that Doc Sampson and the referee are checking Bryan Danielson, who's not moving here much.
And, oh, no, MJF just dragged Bryce back into the ring saying, count him out.
He's right. I hate to say he's right, but that's what Bryce's job is. Doc is over there.
Well, I'll tell you, he's getting checked on, Danielson. And listen, when you're in a match to defend your title against arguably the greatest wrestler in the world ever, you got to pull out desperate things. You got to do your best to do whatever it is to survive. And we're seeing MJF pull that off. He's doing that.
Bryan Danielson endeavoring to beat the count.
Oh, he can't get up.
Danielson drops.
Uh-oh.
This could be the third fall for MJF. Danielson.
Oh, he made it.
Wow. Barely.
Oh, man.
Just barely.
Max cannot believe it.
No, he cannot believe it. You're right. It's 2-2.
A table shot, and he came out.
Man, I don't know how he did that.
I don't either. Guys, this is a kick-ass match, man. Man.
Certainly is, and
still a little bit over 20 minutes left in this.
This match, as MJF on the outside is about to cross a very important milestone. 38 minutes and 9 seconds, the longest match of MJF's professional career. And as of a few seconds from now, MJF is now in the longest match of his professional wrestling career.
Yeah, and that's impressive. And I'll tell you what, right now,
he's still got 21 minutes to go.
About to get dropped on his head. The challenge is going to get driven, power-driven.
Oh, my goodness!
All right.
Man.
He's going to try the same thing, I would think. Get in the ring if he can.
If he can. Right. If he can.
Well, like I told you, desperate tactics. That's what we're witnessing. He's got to pull out all the stops against the best wrestler in the world, and he's doing it.
But MJF delivering that tombstone to the remnants of the timekeeper's table.
Oh, man, let's take a look at that tombstone.
But if MJF can't get up, if he can't beat the referee's count, it does him no good.
Well, I get what you're saying, but it is a but.
It was a tombstone through a shattered table.
You're taking a guy in Danielson and you're just wearing him down, and he's split him open to a degree here.
Yeah,
so, you know, you just tombstone him running into a table.
And as you see, we are at the 20-minute mark to go.
Oh, and
he's squeezing the blood out of his forehead.
digging his thumbs.
Sick.
It's like it's a pimple. He's trying to pop it.
He's sick.
Pour that blood out of his head.
He's demented.
He's desperate, and he's got to be desperate. And he's pulling out all the stops to retain. Shows you how important being a world champion is.
Good call.
To MJF.
Yeah.
2/3 of the clock has elapsed in this 60-minute Iron Man match for the AEW World Championship. MJF, Seeker, he stuck him.
It's going to be 3-2 here, guys.
1, 2,
3-2.
3.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right, man. MJF.
But look at this, MJF, rather than going for the quick pinfall attempt again, the damage done to his knee so severe.
He couldn't even. You're right. He had to get some separation from himself to his opponent.
Okay, guys. Now, if you're MJF, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Taz.
Yeah.
I think you put in the deep freeze, don't you? You stay away from Danielson.
I think so. You play keep away. You play prevent.
That's right.
Yeah, it's just prevent Jones. Yeah, you just.
But hell, he's not going to do that, apparently. I'm getting so excited, I'm moving the table around here.
Well, see, the water thing, again, like I said earlier, if you're just rinsing, I get it. But if you're swallowing that water, man, that's going to really affect you. I mean, just rinsing your mouth is, anybody who's played sports knows that. So I don't know if it's smart he's doing that.
And that's the thing. I mean, MJF, he was a standout high school football player. He knows.
He does, but he's in the battle of his life in his championship right now. But I get what you're saying. But he was an athlete, so he should know that. But look at these punches. Wow.
They are fun. Oh, my God.
And it's only serving to open that laceration on Bryan Danielson's head up wider and wider.
That's a look of an evil man right there.
Yeah,
I don't care what you said. It's a look of an evil man.
Look of the devil.
Absolutely. He's an evil man, and he is hell-bent on leaving San Francisco with that championship. And he's in a great position to do it. There's 18 minutes left. He's up 3-2. And you got Danielson that's
hurting and bleeding. And now MJF turns his attention to the arm, the left arm of Bryan Danielson.
I would cinch it. I mean, again, I'm armchair quarterback, and I would cinch in an arm lock, shoulder lock on him, and just keep him in it.
You're the best in the world. You fucking suck. You understand me? I'm the best.
I don't know if that's smart. I don't know if you want to motivate or start firing up the challenge. Again, I think Max is so desperate right now. I think that he just, it's in his head. You said the word insecurity. I think that's it. I do think that's a big part of what's going on with him.
Say hi to Bernie and Buddy. Say hi to him.
And now invoking Bryan's children's names.
Shouldn't just.
I told you this would happen to Dada. I told you this would happen to Dada.
Oh, just.
I feel like MJF knows that he's in the catbird seat right now. He's got the advantage. He's got the lead.
But is he becoming unraveled?
I'm the best in the world. Me.
A little bit. He's definitely coming unraveled. I mean, that's it's evident, right? I mean, we're seeing that. I think that's a problem. Just my professional view.
He's becoming himself again, is what he is. He's wrestled a tremendous match, and now all of a sudden, the real MJF is coming to the surface again.
And this tremendous match is far from over. There's a lot of time left in this thing here. This 16 minutes is a lot of time, guys.
Okay.
A lot can happen.
Away that tape.
And, Danielson, he is an incredible wrestler. He has every capability of evening this match up. But MJF, if he plays his cards right, he could get out to an insurmountable lead.
Right. He can, but I think what Shivani said earlier, he's not playing, he's not playing prevent defense here. Instead, he's motivating this man by yelling at him because he's so happy he's ahead.
He can't help himself. He cannot help himself. Oh, Lord.
Just snot rocket and everything.
Danielson rising.
Give me a shot. Come on, give me a big shot, Dragon.
Whoa!
The paintbrush, but the headbutt, and Danielson immediately drops to his backside.
Headbutt right on that open wound. Yeah, I'll tell you what, impressive. It's impressive. Got to stay focused, Max. Just stay focused here.
That damaged left shoulder of Bryan Danielson over the last couple months, we've seen that was the target. As an orthodox striker, that's the lead arm. But oh, Danielson just turned it around on MJF.
Big reversal there. That's a big one.
We are 3/4 of the way through this 60-minute Iron Man match for the AEW World Championship, and MJF has a 3-2 lead, but maybe not for long.
Wow.
Danielson needs a pin. He needs a disqualification. He needs a count out, but he still has time. He shouldn't rush that much.
Danielson perhaps on the verge of a count-out fall.
There you go. Take it right now.
Oh, no. What is Bryan doing?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, he's letting his emotions carry him away here.
Yeah, this might be a big problem here.
Bryan Danielson.
If he misses it,
He
got it.
Connects off the top to the floor. And we are over 45 minutes into this match. There was nothing fancy about it. Danielson just threw his body at MJF.
And here it is, as you just said. I mean, that's the perfect way. Yeah, you could look all over the place for a lucha name for that. You're not going to find it, right? That is just do what you got to do.
But MJF rises up with the elbow strike, halting Danielson's progress up to the top.
These men are exhausted, physically exhausted, and they still have over 13 minutes to go, and they're just going.
Danielson.
Good job. Ooh, good job.
Escapes between the legs, and MJF a very rough landing.
Yeah, to say the least.
Bryan now.
What is Danielson? What's he got in mind? He's straddling the rope. You don't see that much.
Well, I would think that just the way he's hooked on the ropes, maybe a simple superplex.
Oh, no, he's thinking.
No.
I know what he's going to do here.
Danielson thinking spider superplex.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, good call. Good call.
Oh, but Danielson, he didn't want to take the impact on himself, so he hung his legs into the. He hooked his legs on the inside, and it took a moment to rise. But Danielson rise he does.
And the fans are encouraging him on. Look at him. Got a long way to go to get MJF. Long way.
Bryan Danielson. Diving headbutt.
And it just.
But again, not without its own cost.
Correct. You got to figure his shoulders feeling that. Right there, he's grabbing at it. He's bleeding.
The clock is dwindling, and MJF opened up by that head-to-head contact.
Oh, man, you're right.
Danielson, 2, and no!
That's a big wound right there. That is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's gaffed open.
Now, Taz, earlier tonight, we talked about how some competitors shrink when they taste that iron of their own blood in their mouth. This is a test for MJF. How does he react?
Yeah, it looks like he's shrinking. To be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest, he doesn't. He's in bad shape. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
It's a Gordon Soley Crimson Mask is what this is.
It definitely
man.
is. And
Yeah.
I think that the challenge is fixing to come flying across the ring with a knee strike or something.
Get him.
No.
No.
Oh, good move. There it
Oh,
is.
psycho knee!
There it is.
How Danielson scored the first fall. Bryan Danielson.
Here it goes. The bell lock coming.
Now, Danielson paying homage to his mentor as MJF.
He's got to tap here.
Yeah, he's got to.
You got to live to fight another day. You got some time left, Max. Just tap.
The blood streaming
There it
into
is.
his eyes, and Danielson draws it level.
He had to. He had to. I mean, it's tied up. You got a little bit over 10 minutes left. He had to do that. He should have tapped quicker.
3-3 with about 10 minutes to go.
Why have more damage done to you? You know, I think that was smart by MJF.
But Taz, here's the thing. Danielson, when he had that locked in, he was also putting pressure on his own shoulder. Bryan Danielson.
Yeah. No, you're right.
All right, right here, Bryce Remsburg lets both competitors know where we are because they're not looking at a scoreboard or anything.
Danielson going back to it once again. MJF, you can see the pool of blood forming below his face.
He's trying to get that arm.
Oh, man, he
get that arm bar.
How about this? He fired right back.
Yeah, the salt of the earth.
Good move by MJF.
He's sitting through with it, too.
I can't believe I said that.
MJF cranking back on the arm. This has been his game plan for months.
And that shoulder is worn out. Danielson, he's got to either roll into him. It'll roll through.
Danielson rolls through. Now the label lock attempt.
You got to underhook that. He's just blocking here with that right arm.
Well, you know, he's bleeding. He's so slippery.
Yeah, that was going to say, the slickness of the blood becomes an issue.
Right.
For Bryan Danielson's grip, but right now, MJF, making that,
get to that rope.
That desperate army crawl. Danielson turns it around.
Yeah, he's not going to get away. He's going to have to tap again here, I think, man. That's going to put him in a hole.
Oh, he's so close. Come on, drop that right hand.
You got to hang on, Max, here. You got to get to the rope. You got to roll, dude. Sit through. He's worn out, though.
The label lock is in.
Sit through.
Danielson gets turned around. MJF, now salt to the earth.
Good transition.
It's exhausting to call.
MJF, you can see digging in his heels, wrenching back on the left arm of Bryan Danielson.
Hey, man, the challenger didn't expect to be countered a couple times here on the mat, but it happened.
And Tony, I think that blood may have been the only thing that allowed MJF to slip free of the grip of Bryan Danielson.
You were right on target, Excalibur. Right on target. Look, he's pulling back.
Got it locked up. He's got it scissored up. If he could turn.
Look at that shot. Look at the blood on the mat.
And this is where the weight advantage of MJF comes into play. He's able to anchor Danielson down towards the center of the ring.
It's a big advantage having a pounded advantage on your opponent in a grappling match and hooking the arm, preventing that rope. Oh, man. Oh, snap his arm, dude.
And Danielson trying to get his hips underneath him.
Danielson getting stretched. Let's call it as it is.
Bryan Danielson still fighting on. He's digging in his hip. He's trying to extend that left boot to the rope.
I got to put the hole there. Good job. Good match sense and ability to get to that rope. That's very rare you see Danielson utilize a rope for a rope break instead of a counter. But I give the man a lot of credit for doing that. He's smart. He knows he got caught. He had to do that.
Under 10 minutes remain in this match, and we are right back where we started 53 minutes ago. A deadlock.
I think it's great in 2023. A massive crowd here in San Francisco chanting, "This is awesome," for a wrestling contest. Well, this is a wrestling match.
That's right.
What are we at? 40 minutes and change, 45 minutes, whatever the...
No, 53 minutes of it last.
And I think it's awesome. People are just literally staring at the ring, enjoying this.
Well, this is what we are all about. I don't think there's any doubt. If any match ever proved what AEW is all about, you're watching it right now.
It's in-ring physicality, you're right.
And they still have enough to slug each other on their knees. Amazing.
Well, one wants to be the champion, the other one wants to prove to the world not only can he retain his title, but he can beat the best wrestler in the world.
Knocking each other crazy.
Ooh, that was a lot of impact.
Just exchanging headbutts.
He caught MJF with that.
Yeah, you saw MJF's legs are on the verge of buckling.
Yeah, he keeps grabbing that left knee. Man, if I'm Danielson, drop toe hold, get a knee bar or a heel hook.
And now the clock becomes a serious issue for both competitors. We are tied at 3 falls apiece.
At the 6-minute mark.
Man, I don't think Max is going to he's hanging with these strikes, but I don't know if he's going to survive.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Both men collide.
Yeah, but I think the challenger got the better.
Both men drop.
Under 6 minutes.
I stand corrected. They're even.
Yeah, under 6 minutes, and we are still dead even. Like you said, Excalibur, like right where we started. That's 0-0. Now we're
Look, one guy is almost in tears, and the challenge is laughing. Max is basically
Max is crying, and Danielson laughing.
There it is. Put it up.
5 minutes remain.
Oh, and that created some serious urgency in both competitors.
Yeah, they both amped it up.
And still a smile on Danielson's face. Oh!
Taz, could this be that Danielson knows how much he has left in the tank? Danielson may have a tank half full. MJF may be completely
I
gassed.
think you're right. We talked about the pacing ability and the experience of having out 1 hour matches, that Danielson has that advantage over the champion.
Roundhouse kick connects. Rolling elbow strike from Danielson. Danielson backs to the corner, threw his body into that one.
That's how he knocked him out last week, ringside. When he ran across the ring by the ring timekeeper's table, I should say. That running forearm shot.
Danielson bringing MJF back up to his feet. MJF trying to get out of the grips of the challenger. Danielson, wrenches the arm over the top. Heat seeker!
Oh my God, he got it.
Second one of the night.
2, no!
That's right. Was that the second or the third one he's done tonight?
Oh, that may be the third.
I can't recall. Maybe the second.
How Danielson...
What is MJF doing now? He's going for more water.
Man, dude, don't stop with this.
Man. He's bringing the ring this time. Well, okay.
He's probably feels like he's dehydrating.
Hey, no, he's more blood than sweat.
Yeah, fair.
And now MJF with Danielson up onto the top. Well-deserved H2O chant.
I just had some
Closing moments. As MJF, what is he thinking?
Right, that under 3 minutes right now, guys. Under 3 minutes here, and then tied up.
I can't believe what we're seeing. This is unbelievable.
Oh no, this is bad for the champ.
The hammer and anvil elbows raining down on the jaw of Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Oh, wait, MJF.
Oh God. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh my God.
Oh, Lance Tombstone pile driver.
He hit his knee, though. He hit his knee.
Might have blew his knee out, but I'll tell you what, the challenger might be knocked out.
Yep. Heard it earlier with that pile driver on the table.
Look at a knot on the head of MJF, by the way. Look at him. He's got a knot on his head.
Danielson, though, hasn't moved since he got spiked off the middle rope.
Gentlemen, I've seen a lot, but I've never seen anything like this. We are at the 2-minute warning right now.
Yeah, bingo, and we're tied up at 3-3. What the hell's gonna happen here?
Oh man, the drama and the just carnage. And
who would imagine after 58 minutes of action, we're right where we started. This match completely tied.
Everybody in the building can see the big video board. The wrestlers can see it. They know how much time is left.
After that, off the ropes at Tombstone, I mean, we have not seen the American Dragon move, guys.
No, but we also have not seen Maxwell Jacob Friedman able to make a pinfall attempt.
His knee might be blown out, I'm telling you.
The cover.
Got it.
No! But Danielson.
Oh, he pulled him in. He sucked him in. Got a single leg crab on.
Single leg crab, and Danielson sinks back deep.
Come on, keep it on.
1 minute remains.
You got it, Brian.
That's it tight.
You got 60 seconds.
60 seconds less than now.
Can Max hang on? Can MJF hang on?
This is crazy. Oh, this is nuts.
And Max making the crawl.
Oh,
Danielson.
my God.
Yes.
We're going to get a new champion here.
He's got that hand is up. That right hand, watch it.
Danielson is watching the clock count down as he has MJF in the center of the ring.
God, the freaking drama. There it is.
Hang on.
No, he stopped himself.
He bit his fist.
Suck it up, Max. You got to hang on. Suck it up.
20 seconds. 15.
Can he hang on?
Oh, my God. The left hand. Oh, he shouldn't have. He hooked the arm. He hooked the arm, and I thought the left hand.
The clock is. Oh,
And he
no!
tapped.
He tapped after.
No, the time elapsed. It don't count.
Ladies and
There's no
gentlemen,
way.
the 60 minutes have expired. Because the score is tied, this match is a draw, and MJF is still your AEW World Champion.
Wow.
MJF
Yep.
outlasted Bryan Danielson.
Tony, I got you. Go ahead.
MJF
Okay.
still the AEW World Champion. A
Got you.
60-minute time limit draw.
All right, I'm getting some communication here. Just hang on just 1 second.
Well, the fans
Okay.
obviously not happy
Got
with
you.
the decision, but
All right.
What do we got,
Okay.
Tony? What's up?
Okay, hang on okay. Yeah, T. Right. Okay. I got you. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
What's up? What's going on?
I'll be glad to go down there.
What is going on? Shivani's going to the ring. What is?
while all of this is happening, MJF is being administered oxygen, and Tony Schiavone, you want to talk about a cat that caught the canary? Schiavone's got a.
What is? I mean, obviously, he was getting some communication. Oh, you heard that, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Tony Khan will not allow this match to end in a draw. Therefore, this match will continue for one more fall under sudden death rules.
Let's go! That's awesome.
High drama
That
in
is
San
awesome.
Francisco.
Great job by TK. I love it. Let's go.
The bell has rung. The medical team has cleared the ring. And MJF is dejected, to say the least.
He shouldn't be. He's got to get fired up, man. This is go time right now.
Sudden death. Oh, he.
Just push the ref.
Oh, man. What?
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, not like this. No.
Two.
No way.
Oh!
Ooh, that was close.
The waist lock. Oh, the low blow. But Bryce didn't see it. The referee didn't see it.
He's going to get him.
Two, and the trunks. Oh, Danielson kicks out.
Might have been the only shot for MJF there.
Oh, and back to the well again, guys, with that low blow. How about this? How about this night?
It was amazing. This is nuts.
That was one of the best messages I ever got from TK.
I know, that's awesome.
A euphoric Tony Schiavone as our main event, the 60-minute Iron Man match for the AEW World Championship continues.
Sudden death
Wait.
rules. Uh-oh.
MJF, he's got the World Championship belt in his hand.
Yeah, Bryce is telling him.
Yeah, just told him flat out.
Yeah,
There you go, Bryce.
Hits him, he loses.
MJF not gonna get deep.
Oh, the ring. He's got the ring.
The Dynamite
He's got
Diamond
that
ring.
freaking ring on.
Danielson. Reverse Hurricane
Oh, my
Rana.
God.
MJF on roller skates.
Come on, Brian, do it,
Oh,
baby.
we're definitely going to crown a new champion right now.
There it is.
Oh, my
Psycho
God.
knee. There it is.
That's it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
The sucker kicked out. How the hell did MJF just kick out? What are we watching?
We are watching an all-time gutsy performance by a man many underestimated in our world champion MJF. But we are watching an equally gutsy performance by one of the greatest wrestlers of all time in the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
This is friggin' epic. I don't know how it's going to end, but it's epic.
And it can go on forever.
That's right. You're right.
They've been chanting fight forever. They may get what they want.
It's sudden death rules. The first fall determines the winner, determines the man who is the AEW World Champion.
Oh my God, back to that single crab.
Yeah, that half crab, and notice
turning into a heel hook there.
there's the ring.
And he's taking the ring off. Oh my God, MJF can't catch a break.
And he stuck it in his pocket. Good job, Bryce.
MJF on the verge of tapping.
Yep.
No.
Don't be
He's
careful
trying
with
to,
that.
yeah, he's trying to psych himself up. He's trying to motivate himself.
Be careful.
You're right, be careful. Don't slam the mat.
That's a single leg crab and the heel is hooked.
Whoa, MJF once again.
Gotta hang on here.
Man, I tell you, you're right, Excalibur. MJF, gutsy, brother.
And Danielson
I hate saying that.
just hanging on.
Oh my God, the pain.
Can he make it to the ropes? He does. And MJF tapping out.
Don't matter, the hold is
Danielson
broke.
didn't see it. Danielson thinks he's won.
Brian thinks he tapped. He heard the tap.
Bryan Danielson, he heard the tap. He thinks he won, but MJF had his hand on the bottom rope.
And what's MJF doing?
That's the oxygen tank. He's got the doctor was giving him oxygen after he thought the match was over.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Brian, come on, no.
Bryan Danielson
Be
crawling
careful
towards.
here.
Brian, stay away from that.
Oh my God.
Did Bryce see it?
He hit the evidence. MJF hit the evidence.
The referee never saw it. No way he
never
saw it.
It could have been a right hand. It could have been anything. The referee never saw it.
Never saw it. You can't call what he didn't see.
And now, oh no, not like this. The lapel lock. The lapel lock cinched in by MJF.
I think he's out already.
I think you might be right.
I think he's out already.
He knocked him out with that with the oxygen tank. Just this thing's a steel.
Oh no! Here it comes. Here it comes.
No!
Whoa! What more does MJF have to do here?
Bryan Danielson will not be denied. Danielson drawing out of the energy of this fantastic crowd at the Chase Center.
This is the atmosphere here is amazing.
But MJF, he hasn't let go. Daniel, no!
Whoa! Wow! Holy shit! Oh man!